What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a great holiday, a great Christmas. We are kind of heading into 2024. So this is one of the last shows you're going to see on my channel. I'm going to try to get on one more time and do something for you guys. I'm going to try to film some stuff tomorrow, put it out this week. But as far as live shows, I'll actually be on Facci Cinema's channel tomorrow. And I'm not sure what this weekend's going to bring, to be honest with you. So I wanted to make sure to get this in, do this video that I've had planned for you guys. And it's going to be talking about my top 10 favorite physical media releases of the year, the raddest physical media releases of the year, according to me. Again, this is all subjective. I'm sure there's people out there that have done videos like this that they're going to be so different than my video because it's all about the way I collect, what I'm into. I don't do a lot of like big studio titles, mainstream titles. So you're going to see a lot more like boutique style stuff in here, but stuff that I really think kicked some ass in 2023. And hopefully 2024 is the same. And I will talk about that as we go. But before I start this and do this live with you guys, I'm going to see who is in the chat and say what's up. All right, what do we got? Adrian James. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, my friend Gus. What is going on, man? Welcome to the show. My man Ela. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Bryce. What's up? Thank you, man. It was good. It was good. Camp Cinema. What's going on? Thank you. Hopefully I get some different people in today. Usually I go on later than this. I wanted to try to get on a little bit earlier to do this and see if I can catch a couple people that may not see me when I go live really late at night. So Camp Cinema, thank you for checking this out. I appreciate you being in here. Ken Carlson, what is up? You got your copy of The Church in 4K today. Awesome, man. How is it? I actually haven't made a Severin order yet. So all that stuff, I have to go make sure it's still available because I haven't picked any of it up yet. And this $10 coupon that's sitting in front of me right now is burning a hole in my pocket. So I've got to pick something up and I got to do it soon. Joe Reese, what's going on? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the kind words. I appreciate that. Rob Romano, the Lost Boy. What's up, my main man? What up, peeps in the chat? Thank you, Rob. I'm glad you are here. Magic Hands, what is going on? John Doe Juggalo, what is going on to you, my friend? Go check out John Doe Juggalo. And the only reason I shout people out is if I know they have channels. So I want to give you guys some props for coming in and hanging out with me all the time. So if I don't do that, I apologize. I might not know offhand if you do have a channel. So I apologize for that. Movie Hunter 2020. Go check him out every evening, everyone. Smash that like if you are here. Thank you, man. Yes, smash that like. It really helps the channel out. Again, we can kind of talk about how we finished 2023. You knew I had a lot of goals this year, and I don't want to necessarily get into my plans for next year. I want to do that on a separate like celebration end of year show. But all I know is I just want to thank everybody for getting me to hit the goal that I set for myself and for this channel and for this community at the beginning of the year. So I couldn't have done it without you. So the fact you guys are in here saying what's up and like the content, it's really, really showing. And I really appreciate that. And here is to an even radder and bigger 2024. And I'll get into that because when it comes to this stuff, guys, you guys keep me motivated. So you share the stuff, you show up for the streams, and it's only going to make me want to work a little bit harder and give you guys some different content, keep you entertained. I have a 5K, as you know, we did hit 5K stream coming in late January, which I think is going to be something fun, something different. And when I do these super shows, I try to make it different. I try to make it an event and something you guys have never seen before. So that is in the works right now. We are planning it out, and hopefully you guys will be here to attend. And it's going to be a real cool time. And I'll talk more about that on my end of year show. Witch Hunter, what is going on? Welcome. The Ring. Hey, exactly. I'm glad you're able to watch live. What's up, Fight the Good Fight? What's up, my fellow freaks, geeks, and weirdos? What's up? What's up? Movie fan. Adrian Vanderhoff, what's going on? Don Morton is here. Oh my God, I hope so. I hope so. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 90 is like literally one of my all-time favorite, top 5 favorite movies ever. My favorite movie of the 90s, if you go back and watch my top 20 favorite or top 20 movies of the 90s, that is number 1. Number 1. So I hope so as well. What's up, Horror Collections 13? Actually, I think I just shared something of yours on my Make sure it was you. There's a lot of people with horror collections as their name on Instagram, but I shared something. If you had the Exorcist bust, it is sick as hell. If you have a YouTube channel, go check out horror collections. Let me know if you're the same person. Oh my God, May! What's up? This is not going to be a TMI stream like Dana and Jay just did, but if you guys follow the Rad Pack over at Rad Pack Pod on YouTube, we just announced we're doing members only streams coming up. So it won't be necessarily the same as Dana and Jay's, but it'll be up there. It'll be up there. So definitely go check that out. If you don't know anything about it, go check out our last live show over on the Rad Pack Pod. And I'll throw that banner up now just so you guys remember. And it says something about the 5K. So guys, it's old. Let's see what I got here. I'm just gonna change it up a little bit. Let me see. This we are on the road to. Okay, let me see what they say. I'm gonna change this here because we hit it. We hit it. I will still keep this. All right, let's see. I'm going to change that there. Save. And boom. Okay. Thank you guys. That was a wild stream, man. Holy mackerel. Crazy it is. What's up? Go check out Mel over at My Killer Podcast, 1/3 of the Rad Pack. Go check her out over there and sub to that channel, will you? Look at this, dude. This is tell me if you guys remember. This is old school. Look at this. What is this? Where am I? Right here. What is that logo? That thing was like you needed this when I was in high school. You had to have some gear with this logo on it. So I'm just just trying to rock some retro stuff here. And I think they're making a little comeback right now. So just trying to rock it for you. Let me know if anybody knows what that logo is. All you classics out there. Mama Blu-ray, what is up, Bonnie? Thank you for popping in. Blu-ray Addict, what is going on? Scratch Burno, what is up? Dirk, what's up, man? Thank you so much for popping in. Hopefully it's because I'm usually a lot later than this. I haven't seen you in a bit, so I hope all is well. I did see you on Dana and Jay's stream hanging out over there, so hope all is well with you. Hope you had a great holiday. Go check out Subjective Perspective Collective on YouTube. That is Dirk. Mike, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. Wow, we got a lot of people coming through. Let me see. I just want to make sure. WCW fan forever. Hell yeah. I actually have to switch them out this week. This was like my kind of Christmas theme right here with some of these Christmas-esque movies. So these will be switched out. What? I don't know yet, but they'll be switched out pretty soon. All right. Yeah, man. Thank you. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you guys. It was kind of like, again, I'm very strategic when it comes to the channel and like specific videos I do and all this stuff. And I did an interview with Lisa Downs about Neverending Story. That really helped the channel kind of grow last month. So again, it really has to do with you guys. A lot of people shared the stuff as well. So it was just right place, right time, and it worked out. So thank you guys. Horror Island. Hello, Garrett. Thank you. Oh, sweet, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Rad community. I appreciate that. The Rad fam. Horror Island. Thank you for popping in. I hope you liked that video about my posters. If you guys haven't checked that out, I did a stream last week where I bought a haul of original one sheets on eBay and I unboxed them or whatever, unroll them for you guys here and kind of talk about which one, but very, very cool video. Thank you guys. Oh, baby. Sure. Oh, thank you. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get in 2024. I don't know. We might do one maybe on possibly Rad Pack members only, perhaps. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know. Not to that extent. I won't. Yeah, we're gonna keep it G today. Twisted Trucker, what is going on? All right, so I will get back. Look, here we go. Look at that. Boom. It's the breaking back the Airwalk. Airwalk was like they were smashing vans back in the mid to late night. Must have been mid 90s. It was like you needed them. Like Vans was like backseat to Airwalk, and then Airwalk died, and Vans continued to thrive. It was awesome, man. That is so sick. So freaking sick. I love it. Yeah, you guys know it. You guys know it. Thanks, dude. Brian goes blue. What's up? All right, you want to see my list? Let's talk about it. All right, so I kind of have these ranked. Now, I'm gonna do it from my 10 to 1. And I really did I didn't just pick shit. Like I really did my research on this stuff. And there was even stuff that I was like, I can't believe this came out this year. I thought this came out in 2022 and it didn't. So I didn't just pick stuff off a shelf and say, oh, this. Like I really dug deep into this top 10. Now, again, this is my personal top 10. There was a lot of stuff that was released though. Like a lot of stuff I had to kind of switch in and out here. And, I based my decisions on specific things and the way I did these. So you're going to get a real legit ranking right now on these releases. And you can probably throw in at me, why didn't you say this? Why didn't you say that? I could only pick 10. And I think I picked the right 10. And you guys can spit stuff out after I'm done. And maybe I forgot something. Maybe something slipped by me that I didn't realize. So I'm going to throw up an honorable mention. Like the honorable mentions, a couple of them that aren't on this list is like the Empire set from Arrow. I love that set. I think it's a real cool concept. It was on my list, but I removed it specifically because the one thing I don't like about it is as much as it looks really nice and the case is nice and it displays really nice, it's an awkward box. And I'm really picky about that kind of stuff because again, with my collection being the way it is and being so large, like to have these kind of boxes that are off shaped like that just makes things really hard. Like to me, that's more of like a top shelf collection. Like you throw it on the top shelf, it looks really nice. I just don't have a lot of room for top shelf anymore because I have so much that it's already on there. Now, when I build and I redesign the library room, maybe I'll have some room for something like that, but that's kind of wedged into a shelf right now. It's not the most ideal place for it, but I do think it's a real cool set. And I do hope that they continue to do stuff like that. My only gripe about it is that the box itself is just a little bit awkward. And I don't think I would want it any other way, to be honest with you. So that's the thing that's tough is it's like, I know they came out with like a slimmer box. That's actually probably a little more functional than that one. But I don't know. I like that. So I'm on the fence about that one. It just didn't make the cut, but it was close. And another honorable mention I'm going to pull out. And the only reason I'm going to do this is because it's not technically a Blu-ray 4K or anything like that. And it just came out, but I haven't even had a chance to dig into this. I'm going to do a video on this. It's going to be released probably tomorrow. And I just wanted to throw this on as an honorable mention because I can't believe how beautiful this thing is. And this is that rad Vinegar Syndrome VHS from that DeGosser video. I think that's how you say it. And it's just, I mean, it's so freaking cool, man. Like, I just have to give them props for something like this. Like, as you see it, like this is unreal. I don't know much about this other than that. Like, would this thing play? Like, does it not? Is it more of a display piece? But I'm just going to show it a little bit of love today because it's just so beautiful looking. And you know me, I'm a huge fan of this movie. And this thing is just so well designed and I love it. Now, again, as far as the box, it's not, it doesn't fit on the shelf perfect, but I'm going to have it stacked with some of my VHSs and stuff like that. But I just want to throw that out there as another honorable mention. I had a couple different things as well. I might get into them at the end that didn't make the list, but that were close. So let's start this up now. And I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom of the chat. And I apologize if I missed a lot of your stuff. I see Nathan over here. I'm going to say what's up. What's up, Nathan? I'm sure you said hi. Okay, up here. What's up, dude? I just want to say what's up to Nathan Jones. Go check him out over his YouTube as well. He hasn't been in my chat in a while, probably because I go on at like midnight. But thank you for popping in here, man. I appreciate that. We have like almost 70 people in here right now. So again, hit that like button if you guys haven't. I truly appreciate it. It really helps the channel out. Share the stream and let people know, hey, yo, Garrett's live right now. Going to do his top 10 physical media releases. Come say what's up in the chat. Come pop by and hang out. Appreciate that. Thank you, Notorious. I love this damn thing. But I will continue to be at the bottom of the chat now. So as we start talking about these things, I'll come in and talk to you guys. So I apologize if you've said something and I've missed you. Okay. Let's see. All right. My number 10. And the reason I picked this as number 10, because it was something that I had never seen before that I was really impressed with. more impressed than I thought I would be when it came to this movie. And the box and stuff is really cool. It's not like blown away. Like this company's done way better stuff than this. So it's not necessarily the packaging stuff. Packaging's cool, but I think it's just the whole idea of this. And this is gonna get the number 10 spot, and it's Existenz from Vinegar Syndrome. I talked about this at a full review on this. It's got that like skin leather feel with the spot gloss, and it's nice. I mean, as much as people are like, oh, it's got a belly button on and all this stuff, whatever. I was just really happy with this release because again, this was a movie that came out in like the prime of my movie going days that I totally missed. I totally missed. I didn't know anything about this. And when I watched this, I mean, I was pretty, I don't want to use the word blown away because I wasn't, but I was impressed with this. And I'm like, wow, like I'm surprised more people don't talk about this movie because I was actually pretty impressed with it. Very 90s, like not dated, I would say. Well, I don't know if maybe you could say it was dated. They deal with like, you know, virtual reality and video games. I think the whole concept's really cool. I love the lead actress in it, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Like, I love her so much. She's one of my favorites. And I didn't even know she did this movie, know this movie existed. So again, you get a booklet in it. You get like a nice slip and stuff in it. So it's a decently done edition for Vinegar Syndrome. But man, I just was really happy with this movie. So it was a shock to me. So that's why I threw this in as my number 10 because, like I said, they've done better packaging. But to me, to find a movie that I'd never seen before, buy it, and really, really like it, where it's like, I can't wait to watch this again, is a good thing. And when I say dated, to some people, they might be like, oh, it feels wicked 90s. Yeah, it does. But that brings me back to a comforting place. You know, I was a teenager around this time when this movie came out. So when I'm watching this, I kind of feel like I did when I was watching movies back then when I was a teen at my parents' house, watching movies late at night on random channels, renting VHS tapes, you know, hanging out in my room, just watching these things, really enjoying, you know, horror and all that stuff. Like that's when I was really getting big into it, was my high school years. So again, that's kind of the feeling I got when I was watching this. It's like it brought me back into that time, maybe watching like an episode of X-Files or something like that. Like that brought me back. So I had to sneak this in at number 10. And Brian says here, I really wish they had a reverse cover with the original art, at least otherwise. Yeah, you know what? I think the original artwork is very cool. Very cool. This is, you know, it's not the most flattering set in the world, but I do think the poster art's really cool. And I'm actually in my eBay cart, I do have an Existenz one sheet because I do like that poster. It really feels late 90s, and I would love to get it. So Nathan says, fun film, great release, grimy as hell. So let me see. There's some goats in the chat. Hell yeah. I might have missed some people, but there definitely are some goats in the chat. I love it. Some people I haven't seen in a while, like Dirk and Nathan and stuff. So we do have almost 80 people in here. So if you just pop in and hit that like button, I'm on to number 9. Now, number 9, this came in a bigger set. I didn't bring the whole set out at all. I didn't bring the whole set out. I just brought the book, the main portion of the set, because it's too big. Now, some people might say, that set was kind of a waste. It was not really what I wanted. I'm on the fence about it as a whole, but I think the idea of the set is something really, really cool. And that is the umbrella release of Talk to Me. Now, if you noticed, I already did a full unboxing of the hand, and that came with this. And I think it's just a real cool collection. I think the problem is with the hand situation, it's kind of, I don't know what to think about that hand. You know, I think we talked about it. If, you know, I ever met people from the movie, what a piece to have them sign, right? That would be awesome. But then another hand just came out from A24 that I did a comparison on. And I think overall the A24 hand is the better one as a whole. But I just think the idea that this came out in this is a sweet box. I mean, all the writing on there. Inside, you've got a steel book. You get the steel book of Talk to Me on 4K. You've got, you know, cards. You've got a book. So, I mean, it does come pretty stacked. as well. So, I mean, I had to give this the number 9 spot, just because, again, I think even without the hand and stuff, this edition is just really, really nice with all this writing on it and stuff like this. It's numbered on the back, 2600 made. So this had to hit my list just because, again, I loved this movie. Is this my favorite movie of the year? I don't know. It's up there though. I'd really have to dig deep and figure out what came out this year. I'm not one who goes to the theater quite often, so I forget what comes out and what doesn't. But this is up there for one of my favorite movies of the year. It just really, I think, is just something cool and a little bit the same but different enough. So yeah, that got my number 9. That's Umbrella. Big shout out to them. Let me see. I saw this off topic. Comic book collector. When I was a kid, I was, yes, but not heavily. Like, I mean, I probably had like I don't even think I had 100. So not really, but I was into it. I used to like to go to the comic shops and buy some Spider-Mans, and I was into Spawn for a while and stuff. So, thanks, Bog Zombie. No, you didn't. We're on my top 10 physical media releases of the year. I'm on number 8 coming up now. Killer Goats 4K. Yo, I did not fall for that Fog City shit again. I'll tell you that much. They got me at Killer Goats, and then everybody's promoting Fog City. I'm like, yo, do you guys know it's like the same people? Like in a video, like yesterday, you just said that's the worst release you've ever had, and now you're promoting their second. I don't know. It's a little bit wacky to me. But no, I didn't. I did get Killer Goats. I did not get the new one. I think you'd really like it then. I really do think you'd like it. Umbrella Ridge Box Kill, I would like them to have a price point. Oh, I agree. I think Arrow kills it. I think they kill it. How wild will they be? Again, I've got to look into it a little bit more. They're not going to be like, here's the big thing. No matter what it is, we can't get demonetized, right? So I've got to be somewhat limited. Now, then a part of me is like, should we have maybe went to Patreon instead? Like, I don't know what to do. We're going to test the waters. Again, it's just going to be a lot of it too, is that I think with it too, is it's going to be more interactive with you guys. Like, we don't usually have a lot of guests on the show. So, that'll give opportunities for people to come on and chat with us there. So, I mean, again, it's just going to be a little bit more free flowing than what we usually do on the lives. Correct. I totally agree. All right. Number 8. I wasn't sure this came out this year, so like I had to really do like some back work and be like, was this 2022? Like, what was this? So yeah, it seems like this did come out really early in the year, and for some people they might be like, oh, that wouldn't be on my list, but this is one, guys, that I was waiting for forever. A movie that I grew up with as a kid that was one of my favorites. Now, some people might watch it now and be like, this movie sucked. But the nostalgia for me is so big on this movie. I mean, when you saw us do our Vinegar Syndrome stream and this movie popped up, I mean, I literally marked out, and it actually became like a video that Wes had posted all over social media. And that is going to be Sidekicks. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release. This is one of their VSU, which is like one of my favorite series that they do. And yeah, guys, I mean, this movie is one of those movies that I've had on VHS displayed over here for years, because it's one of those movies that I'm like, it needs a good edition. What's going on with this movie? When Karate Kid ended as a kid, this took its place, because I was such a big Karate Kid fanatic that when those movies weren't coming out anymore, I rented this, and this thing was like just as good to me. So I was so happy that someone gave this some love. Finally, it's like one of those movies like I talk about all the time. These other movies that I'm just waiting for, like things like Run, things like Elves, things like, I mean, I know they're not the same vein. What's the other one I talk about all the time? The camp one. Summer Camp Nightmare. Like, somebody needs to do one of these movies. Like, that's how I felt about Sidekicks. And again, this might not be on everybody's list, but it's on my list at number 8, just because of how much of a fan I am of this movie, and the fact that it got some treatment like this to be part of that VSU line that Vinegar Syndrome is doing. I think it's just one of those movies that I've been waiting for so long. And I know people said here they thought it would be sold out. Like, is it not sold out yet? because I'm pretty shocked that it didn't. I mean, unless they just had a lot of copies of it, I'm pretty shocked because it was one of those movies that people always said, "Oh, why isn't this on DVD? Why isn't this on Blu-ray? Why isn't this?" And it's crazy. So I'm so glad to have it. That's why it's my number 8 because I'm just a big fan of it. Dell, what's going on, man? I see you over here. Where are you? I keep missing them. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really do, and I appreciate all your support. Go check out Dell on movies. Thank you, brother. Movie junkie John. Let me see. What's up? What's up, man? I went to Best Buy today and they told me they still do online exclusives. Huh. I mean, I know a lot of their stuff's going to Walmart because I actually have a video of it. I was at Walmart today and like a lot of these Scream Factory steelbooks that are sold out are back at Walmart. So just keep your eyes open. Yeah, Joe Piscopo rules and that. Thank you, man. I was pushing. Trying to make the right moves, and it just kind of happened to pan out. So I'll have big goals for 2024. I'll tell you that much. And I'm gonna have to work my butt off to get there. But I think we're on a good path right now to do it, and I think we have a great community to make it happen. So go check out Huck's Pop Culture Cafe over there. Huck is the man. Go check him out. Huck, I have a package heading your way, my friend. Hey, thank you, man. Check it out on the replay. Thank you for popping in, Nathan. I love that movie. No Retreat, No Surrender is like one of my favorite 80s martial arts movies. If you guys haven't checked it out, please do. Kino did a Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure we might see this thing in 4K, so hold your horses. Let me see. Who's showering over 1K? You? All right, go check out Bog Zombie. I know. We're going to be doing a live stream on that. You know it, man. You know it, dude. You know it. I agree. It wasn't my first time seeing Van Damme, but it was the first time I know a lot of people saw Van Damme because I didn't see No Retreat, No Surrender till Van Damme was already like a big name. All right. Number 7. Again, when it came to this movie and it got released on 4K, it was one of those things that it had so many different editions. Steelbooks in the UK, Steelbooks in the US, Best Buy exclusive. Which version do you pick? I was going to choose the Steel. Actually, I think I pre-ordered the UK Steelbook. And then when this thing was showcased by somebody, I think it might have been Orbit or something. They did a video on it. I'm like, oh my God, that's the edition I need. So I canceled my Steelbook order. And I purchased this thing straight up. And it's just one of those things that this movie to me is a movie that I've always loved. This movie, I think, is give or take for some people. For me, I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. So to have an edition like this, I knew I needed to get. I don't know if a lot of people got the edition because I think it was pretty pricey. It's from Studio Canal, and that is The Wicker Man in 4K in this huge, chunky edition that when you open this part up, it folds out. It folds out like this. It's got like a little flap. Then this opens up, and you get all the goods in there. So there's a ton of stuff in here. I don't want to pour it all out, but you've got a lot of stuff going on in here. But I just thought this was a real cool addition, something just unique. And when it comes to Wicker Man, I have like that wood box. So to have another cool addition to this movie. And the thing about this, it's got all the cuts. I mean, this literally has all the cuts on here on 4K and on Blu-ray. And it's super, super cool. And I just think this is just done so well. Like the love that this thing got, the colors they really pop was just incredible. So that's coming in at my number 7. I think this is my favorite edition that they did because it's got everything I need in here, all the different cuts. It's just really fancy looking. This is something a little bit different we don't see, this little pop-up thing. So this was definitely something that made my list. Now, I know a lot of people probably don't have that edition, and I'm not sure if it's just because there was so many to choose from, and ordering from Best Buy was probably the easiest way to go. Then maybe grab something like this. So let me know in the chat. Did anybody get this Wicker Man set? What do you guys think of it as a whole? Because I just think it's a fantastic set, and of course the movie is a great, great movie as well. And I watched one of the I don't remember what version I watched on here, but it looks great. I don't know which cut I watched about it though. Let me see. Oh, there you go, man. It's still available. I'm shocked because I think this is pretty limited. I'm trying to see if there's numbers on the back here. I don't see anything. But yeah, this is a real, real nice edition. Wow, you got all of them? Wow. So you must be a big fan. That's cool, man. I mean, I appreciate that. I'm doing good, man. And go check out Facci Cinema. That's where you can find me tomorrow night. I will be there with Dude Who Loves Movies, Cody. I'll be there with Justin David, 1/3 of the Rad Pack, and Mr. Facci Cinema. And we are the 4 Radsmen, and we are going to do a show tomorrow talking things 2024. So you'll hear a lot of my goals and stuff on that show. So go check him out. That's cool, man. That's awesome. I never seen this movie, Joe. Never saw it. So Orbit still has it. That's where I got this, and I think I got it like the day it came out. But okay, they still got it. Best Buy Steelbook, yeah. That Best Buy Steelbook's cool. It's got the same kind of cover, but I think the only difference with that is they only had one cut. This one has all 3. So a little pricey, but it's a real cool set. Yeah, it's really cool, man. And like I said, I'm shocked it's not sold out. So if you're on the fence about you haven't bought any of the Wicker Mans yet, I would say that's probably the one to go to. Oh, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome, dude. All right. So we move on. Now that I look at it, I'm like, this Wicker Man set could have been ahead of this one. So what number would this be? I got 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, number 6. And you're going to find that a couple of these that are hitting the top of the rankings here are from the same company. So number 6 is going to be Arrow Video's Hellraiser set. Look at the gloss on that. I love when things shine like that. You got this Hellraiser set here. Very, very cool. I mean, this is like, it's just a cool addition. Like you see the holes in there when you pull this out, and you've got all the different stuff going on in there. You can flip. I think I had it flipped. But yeah, you got this inside. Like, I mean, this is unreal. I did an unboxing of this, I think, too. And then you pull this out and you've got this. Like, there's just so much going on here. And you get a huge hardcover book. You get parts 1 through 4. You get a lot of extras. You've got different cuts of, I think, part 4, I believe. But, man, I missed out on the first Arrow one that they did. So this was like a no-brainer to me because that first Arrow set, I'm trying to think of the name of it. I forgot what it's called, but I never had it. So I missed out on it. I was always bummed about that. And I only really had part 1 on Blu-ray from Anchor Bay. So this was like a no-brainer for me. When I saw that they were released this, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like, I'm finally going to be able to get this in a nice little collection. So bravo to Arrow. They're killing it this year. And this is just one of those editions that's just such a heavy hitter edition. Let me know. I'm sure a lot of you guys got that one. I'm sure a lot of you guys got it. Let me see. Yeah, I do have a Lament configuration. It's as well. I don't have it displayed next to it, but that would look really cool. Yeah, I didn't have the Scarlet box. That's the one that I missed out on. So this was definitely am I going to get the new one? Heck no. So I don't even know what the deal is with that. Is it just it's not considered limited? I mean, the one thing I do kind of like about it is that they all come in their individual cases. I do like that idea of it, but I don't really understand what the deal is. Is it just doesn't come with a book? Like, I don't know. It's all the same, right? Like the features, the cuts. I mean, everything's the same. I didn't really look into it. I just saw their post and I said, I have all this stuff. I don't need to buy anything, which is kind of good that I'm saving a little money for once, Yeah, that was a very rare edition. And it's funny because I remember seeing it at the store a lot and just kind of being like, I'll get it eventually. And then it just kind of went away. Yeah, it's cool. The chatter version. Yeah, so there was another version on the website as well. What's up, man? So I just did number 6. So if I run through it really quick, number 10 was Existenz. Number 9 was Talk to Me from Umbrella. Number 8 was Sidekicks from Vinegar Syndrome. Number 7 was Wicker Man Box from Studio Canal. And number 6 was the Hellraiser box set from Arrow. Yeah, Matt. What's up, Matt? Okay, so that's it. That's it. I don't know what the deal is. Then why are they doing it again? Is this long sold out? Is that why? And they're just like re-releasing it in a different. I don't know. It's interesting. It doesn't really seem like an Arrow move to make. You know, like that. That seems like a Scream Factory thing or something. I'm surprised. Like it doesn't feel like something Arrow would do, especially this close after it just came out. Yeah, man, you really should have, for real. I think Justin may have, I believe. Yeah, that is weird, and we'll get into that soon. I see the cheaper. And that's another thing I will talk about though. For what we got here, and the one thing I can say about Arrow is their pricing is so good, guys. Like it really is good. Like this was, I don't remember how much this was. I think this was under $100, which again, if this came from Scream Factory, this would have been $150 for this thing. I mean, granted, it would have came with some pins and posters, but I don't need all that stuff. They price very well at Arrow, and I think that really helps them out because this looks like something from Second Sight. You know what I mean? Like this is a legit edition, thick hardcover book, and I don't know how they do it, but their pricing has really gotten really good. Like it hasn't skyrocketed like some of these other places. Like it's insane. Like for what I paid for some of these, like these Arrow ones, I think Severin was like trying to sell for the exact same price for one movie. And I don't even know if I said what's up. Hey, Jamie Hart, go check out Jamie Hart. Yeah, man, it is. Oh, so this one is epic. The new one, yeah, the new one is weird. Arrow they are probably right now my favorite. Oh, is the Chucky set coming up next? No, I didn't buy that. I didn't buy it. I just bought the Scream Factory 4Ks. I got a custom box for it. I wasn't gonna buy that new set. No. Okay. So we move on to number 5, my top 5, guys. My top 5, and this one is brand new. And I'm gonna just look at this as a whole. The movie looks fantastic. It looks great, phenomenal, best it's ever looked. I just did a review on this, guys, and it is Arrow Video's newest 4K of The Warriors. And I'm doing this exclusive limited set from the Arrow store. This is the one that made my number 5. Look at this. The original artwork, the white, the purple. This thing is so nice looking in person, sitting on the shelf. It just, again, it gives me my VHS vibes. This looked exactly like my VHS tape, I believe, back in the day. I think it was exactly the same. All the white, the same image, the purple. And then again, it's got a slip cover. And then inside, you've got just the book. And you've got the 4K and stuff like that. But what's cool about this too is it's finally in the US, we are getting the theatrical cut back in business, which is my preferred cut, and we're getting it on 4K. So this thing is loaded with features. Everything that you had before is ported over. You got some new stuff here, but this edition as a whole is my number 5 favorite physical media release of 2023, and this is just came out. So I recommend, if you didn't get this yet, this movie's fantastic. So I'm not even going to say you may or may not like the movie. I think everybody will pretty much like it. But I would go on their store and get this because I'm highly certain this is probably going to sell out pretty soon. This edition. There is another edition you can get. It's got like a green case with like cartoon images on it that you can probably wait a little bit and get it later. But this is the one I'm pretty sure will sell out relatively quick. And it's interesting because, and again, I know Brian's in here and stuff like that, and he knows his stuff. So maybe he can shed some light on this. So Vanderhoff says, I'm waiting for Arrow to send me shipping information to ship my damaged one back. Now, I don't know where you are on the process, but he messaged me on Instagram and told me his Warriors set came very damaged. And he contacted them about getting a refund. And they said, all we can do for you is give you a $10 credit or something, which I think is ridiculous if that's the case. Now, does anybody know if Arrow has any issue with like returns? Are they not returning things? Are they returning things? I think it's just a very, I don't know if they're confused on what he's asking. Maybe they're saying we'll refund it and give you a credit. I don't know. It just seems a little weird to me that this thing would come completely smashed and they would be giving him a hard time about getting a refund and exchanging it. It just doesn't seem like something one of these big companies, especially Arrow, would do. Now, I told them maybe they misunderstood what you want or whatever. So I don't know where he is on that process, but I just thought it was very interesting. And I don't know if anybody in the chat has had similar experiences or maybe completely different experiences when it comes to something like that. So let us know, because I know he's in here, so I'm sure he would like anything that you guys have to say. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big slipcover guy, but I think something on this set is pretty nice because, again, not that this is bad, but like, on the Arrow stuff, it's usually just open on the side, which is fine. But I think this just gives it a little extra layer of like, not, I would say protection, but at the same time, almost like the disc won't fall out or anything like that. So I think it's just a little extra cool little touch. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the artwork on the discs. I don't think the artwork on the main case is bad, except the blue one. But I think all the individual cases, I don't like just like the drawing of Chucky. I don't really like that. They're like those cardboard fold out discs. They're not even like snap cases or anything like that. They're not even like the plastic cases. For part one, not to come in 4K either. Like there's just not enough going on in that set for me to justify getting it. And the fact that I just bought them all in 4K. And I'm a huge Chucky fan. So I mean, as a collector, part of me is kind of like, oh, you want everything. Nah, there wasn't enough meat on the bone, except for the idea is the pricing was good. I will give them that. I mean, you probably paid double for your Scream Factory ones than you did this set. So I do have to give Arrow a lot of credit on that. And they put them all in a box. And that's the one thing I always say Scream Factory misses on the mark is they don't put these collections in box sets anymore. So I will give it to Arrow for doing that. Yeah, this one surprisingly came okay, but I remember getting it and feeling like it wasn't shipped the best way possible. Yeah, so this is go check out Brian if I didn't already mention that, but he knows the stuff. He's got a great collection. He hasn't had to return anything yet, so interesting. Moving on to Arrow told me to keep the damaged item and sent me another one. Oh wow, I mean that's huge. That's what I would expect, especially if he showed him pictures. He showed me pictures. That thing is destroyed. So he wouldn't even be able to sell that to somebody. He really wouldn't. Or he could sell it to somebody that's not a collector because that thing is destroyed. What's up, Adrian? Arrow Academy releases. I don't even know if I know what that is. If you tell me an example, possibly. I don't know. I really don't know what that is. Oh, so they said they told you could ship it back and they received it. They would send me a new one. They should pay for the shipping back, and let's hope that these things aren't sold out by the time they get your thing. That's all. What's up, Raised on Fiction? Arrow has Zavi style customer service now. They typically offer a low end credit, 10 to 15. You need to mess around. That's kind of what it seems like he was going through. So that's very interesting. Yeah, I know. It's not. That sucks. Oh, you get the yellow set for Christmas. I mean, it's from the price point. It's good, but not having the first one in 4K is kind of weird. Interesting. Interesting. That's very interesting. Everybody's saying the same thing here. Huh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. It sucks. So, I mean, that's why I guess when it comes to buying an exclusive store from Arrow, it's kind of a gamble. Because if you buy it from Orbit or something like that and it comes damaged, I'm sure they would replace it right away. So, yeah, that sucks, man. It's unfortunate because Arrow is, like I said, is in my opinion just killing it right now. And they had so many good releases this year. And even though like every once in a while they'll throw out like the same release but a 4K, they didn't do that much this year. And which is really cool. So again, there's other ones I loved that I didn't put on this list that could have been, like Carlito's Way is another one that I really like that they did. So Arrow's just doing a hell of a job this month when it comes to the things they're releasing. And that brings me to number 4. All right, number 4. Now it's surprising. This one I would never expected to be on this list, but it was such a refreshing experience, I think, surprisingly from this company. And that's the first time I've talked about this company on the stream today, and that is Severin with the last horror film, aka Maniac 2, and this cool ass edition that they did. Again, I'm a sucker for these, and I'm going to do a full video on it. It should be out this week, and it's going to be talking about these fake slip covers that they're doing. Now, again, this artwork is something I think that was done in the UK that they used for this, but in actuality, this is not technically Maniac 2. A lot of people look at it like it is, but I think it's really cool when Arrow does these things. I know they're not doing them a lot because they got in some trouble for them, where they'd release slip covers with like Texas Chainsaw Part 3, and it's really not that. Maybe it was referred to that in another country or something, but they make full slip covers. And I've collected them all. I'm pretty sure I have them all, and I'm going to do a full showcase of all of them, hopefully this week, and show you guys all these, because it's one of those things that Severin does that I love. And they slap them on these movies that maybe I haven't seen or anything like that, but it's really, really cool. Now, this edition is fantastic. This blew me away. The way it looks, I've never seen this movie look this good. It gave me a whole new respect for this movie. In my opinion, I enjoy this more than Maniac now. And I just think it's a great movie. And Severin just did this thing right. Again, you got the thick box, which is not a usual Severin practice. Maybe it is now, but after the Four Flies incident, maybe they've changed their ways. But, you know, you've got the 4K in there. You've got a book. I did a full review on this with Dead Pit. You can check it out on my channel if you're interested in this. But this came in at number 4. I can't believe Severin put out an edition in 2023 that came in at number 4 of my favorite physical media releases of 2023. All right, let's see if anybody has anything to say about the last horror film. Let's see. So Horror Collector says not buying this is the biggest regret. So you're saying, and I don't know this. This is long sold out, this edition right here. And it actually came with a little plushie. If you can see him, he's buried behind my microphone. See him right there? That little Joe Spinell plush. It came with that, which I thought was a huge bonus. Dude, I'm telling you, it is now. I think it was different. It like Maniac's good, but it's like it's so gritty, and this was a little bit more. Now watching it like this, like it's got the neons. It's a lot. I don't know. Like it I had a better time with this than I think I'd ever had with this movie, and I don't know. I do think I kind of would prefer it more than Maniac. Yeah, they're a little brutal over there with the pricing. I agree, and that's why I haven't bought anything from them in a while, because it's a hard pill to swallow. Especially, like I said, a lot of these movies I already own. Now, to be honest, if it didn't come with this slipcover and the plush, I wouldn't have bought this. But I'm glad I did, like I said, because I really enjoyed it a lot more this time around. I could see that. I could see that going. Yep. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Oh my god. That's so funny. But yeah, I can't believe it made it so high on this list. Now I have 3 left. Now I'm looking at the last 3 and I'm like, huh. Which one do I want to put at number 2? It's a toss-up right now. It really is a toss-up on which one I want to put at number 2. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to stick to my guns, and I'm just going to do it the way I had it. Okay. So our top 3, guys, we have 90 people in the chat. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I have huge goals for 2024. I want you guys to be part of it. And number 3, let people know we are live right now. If you have a YouTube, if you have an Instagram, just hit the share button, post it to your page, because I would love to get 100 people in here before we are done. I would love to get 100 people in here before we are done tonight. I have 3 left, and I'll get in a little bit of chit chat afterwards, and then I will bounce. But yeah, guys, share it out. Let's see if we can get that 100. That'd be sick. What's up, Tom? Welcome. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I will throw it out there. I did not get that Bruce Lee set. So no, it's not that. It's not that. I have all the Bruce Lee sets from the Blu-ray sets, the older ones from Shout Factory. So I did not buy that box set. All right. Number 3. Number 3 is coming from Second Sight Films, and it is the 4K of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, when Second Sight gets their hands on something, it's going to be special. So the fact that they got their hands on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you knew that it was just going to be a kick-ass release. Again, one of my all-time favorite movies, one of my all-time favorite horror movies. And they just do these things really right. I mean, it's a super limited set. And you know how these go with Second Sight. Like, I have that Dawn of the Dead set, that big purple one. It seems like that thing is super valuable now. It's one of my favorite sets that I own. But yeah, this comes in the hard book. I mean, look at this. This is like a book you'd get at the store. It's got art cards. It's got, you know, this cool thing with these images in red. It's just very, very cool. I did a full unboxing of this and showcase on my channel. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to go check it out. I'm almost positive this is probably long sold out at this point, just because the movie is just so well loved. But I love it, man. I when you get Texas Chainsaw the love it deserves, I'm just so used to it being like, oh, Dark Sky exclusive, and it's gonna be. And they always do a pretty good job. I have the Steelbook on 4K, the white one. I bought that. I double dipped on this thing. But man, like I said, when Second Sight gets their hands on something this iconic, they just do it right. So I have to put this up there for one of my top releases of the year. This could have been second. This could have been third. I just had it stacked this way. So I said, frig it, I'll keep it at 3. But this is a fantastic release if you guys don't have this thing. Let me know down below. Do you have it? Do you agree with me? Were you a fan of that release? I know Texas Chainsaw is more or less widely loved. I know some people that don't like it, which is odd to me. But man, it had to be on this list. It really did. I had no other choice. That's just, you take Texas Chainsaw, you take Second Sight, put them together. I mean, you've got a winner right there. The TCM standard is available, but not that set. My next year goal is 10,000. You got it, dude. Horror Collector says it's his number 1 of the year. I'm going to hope so. I am looking forward to that. Oh, yeah. Dirk knows. I mean, this is just such a great movie. He bought all of them. Now, I don't remember how many came out. I just bought that in the Steelbook. I don't know what else came out. Wow, you don't have this? I'm shocked. With the Dark Sky slip, but I'm sure it's winner. Yeah, I don't have the slipcover one. I just did the Steelbook and I have this. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the best. One of the best. I mean, I don't know many people that are gonna really hate on TCM. So again, great addition. Like, man, like there was so much cool stuff that came out this year. Like I said, there's a lot I didn't even add to this list. I couldn't. I know someone mentioned in the chat like that Sleepy Hollow Steelbook with the book and the media book / Steelbook. It's a cool addition, man. I mean, that was so different, but it didn't make this list. But I mean, it's a real cool addition for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna move. We got 2 more left. 2 more. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. There's something on the spine everybody was complaining about. It's just the eye. There's like the dot is like not over the eye, centered over the eye. I mean, I wouldn't say that's a misprint in general. I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I see it. They didn't do anything about it though, right? Because I think I might have reached out to them to see if they were doing a replacement program, but they weren't. So, all right. So number 2 is the Psycho collection from Arrow Video. I mean, I love the clear slip. Love it. It looks nice. It's protective. It gives it a nice shine. I said earlier, I mean, as much as it grabs fingerprints, I like when I see things on the shelf shiny. That's like, for instance, I'll buy like a lot of these things, and I'll do a whole video on these too. On some of these releases, I'll buy these nice cases. I just think it looks really valuable this way, almost like if you had a expensive baseball card or something like that, and you put it inside like a hard plastic. So I've got a lot more of those coming for some of these editions that I showcased today. And once I get them in, I'll do a full showcase so you guys can check them out. But yeah, this one kind of had its own, which is really, really cool. And you take that shower curtain off, Psycho, you've got all of them on individual cases. I really like that. And the fact that you got one as well is really cool, because usually you don't get one. I don't feel like. I feel like they don't put one with these ones. They're always different. I think it has to do with, I don't know, maybe it's the company, but I've never seen them together. Like, I have so many editions of these movies, and Psycho is always kind of off by itself, and then the other studios have the rest, such as Scream Factory or whatever. But great edition. I mean, Psycho is one of those franchises that is so criminally underrated. I feel like every movie in this series is freaking awesome. And it's not one of those franchises that gets talked about a lot. So the fact that it got this love, they're all together on 4K, they've all got their own disc, original poster art. I mean, I did a full showcase on this too. If you guys didn't know, you can go check that out on the channel. Comes with a not hard. It comes with a book. Again, you get all the original poster art in here. It's just a fantastic edition. I think I couldn't be happier with this. To have all 4 in here together, that's what I like. I like to see those things where everything is together in a little box. Now, you could have easily added the remake in there. You could have added things like the Bates, not the show, but they did that little mini series or whatever. They could have added that in there, sure. But man, 1 through 4, great movies. Let me see who else is in here. Yeah, don't throw that away. What's up, man? Oh, no. Hell no. None of those hit my list. Actually, no, I lied. It was a nice touch. Yeah, I mean, if you have a glass case, cool, man. But I think they look really nice, like if you're on a top shelf or something like that. Let me see. Arrow Blu-ray box. I didn't even know that they did a Blu-ray box, but that's cool. All right. Oh, I got more people here. Sorry. Stuntman Mark. Go check out Stuntman. Yeah, Arrow killed it this year. They really did. That was a must-own for me. That Psycho Set as soon as I saw it in box. And yeah, it's great edition. Great edition. All right. I know most of you are probably going to already know what my top one is here. And Kenny Levels came in and basically just spoiled it for me, sadly. But the number 1 physical media release of the year, in my opinion, the raddest physical media release of 2023 is got to be the super limited Bible set of The Exorcist. I mean, this is the deluxe edition, the super rare limited deluxe edition that was very hard to get. I almost didn't think I was getting mine, and I ordered it literally like the first day it went on sale, but a lot of these were being held up. I think some people still haven't got theirs yet. I'm afraid to take this off. I hate this stupid banner, and I want to just take it off, but I'm really nervous about ripping this thing. Oh, wait, it's already kind of peeling off by itself. I'll just let it peel off by itself. I don't want to pull on it because I know some people that did, and like this ripped, and I would freak out if that happened. So I want to take this off eventually. But man, this set is unbelievable. Now, I've also bought the 4K Steelbook from Best Buy, the blue. I think that's a real cool image. I really think that's a real cool image. It's actually in here somewhere. It's in here, I'll kind of showcase it in a second. But it didn't come with a bunch of features, right? It was kind of bare bones, actually. And this thing is freaking loaded with features. It has features from all these different editions. This is probably the end all be all set, in my opinion, as far as I know. I did a full, and guys, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I did a full history of Exorcist on physical media when this came out, and then I did an unboxing and showcase of this afterwards. And I have a lot of Exorcist editions, and I tell you all of them. The ones I have, I tell about the ones I don't, and I do a full history going all the way back to its first release ever. So go check that out. I was actually pretty happy with the video because I don't do that kind of like long form essay videos quite often. So I was happy with it. Go check it out if you haven't. I think it's a good listen. It gives you every Exorcist edition ever came out in the US. And this to me is probably my favorite. And it's just super cool. Like not only this, and it's got like a leather material, but what's even cooler is you pop this out and you get this other beautiful Bible, and it says limited to 2,000. So you got your number right there on the bottom, which I think is a super nice touch. And this opens up like a book, and you get a steel book inside of the original art of the original poster art. You get a hardcover book with that new blue design that I talked about. I mean, this thing is just amazing. So I highly recommend this edition. Now, the problem is I think this is very, very sold out. I know they also did an Ultimate Edition, which is pretty much this, except you don't get the Bible aesthetic. I think everything inside is pretty much the same in the Ultimate Edition. So I would say maybe snag that if you don't have it, but those are the big ones. I'm pretty sure the Ultimate Edition has all the features that this one has. Pretty sure. Don't take my word for it. I'll do my research before, but that is my number one release of the year. To see The Exorcist get that kind of love, it's unfortunate that it didn't get that much love in the US. Like it had the Steelbook, it had the standard edition, but the problem was it's like for a 50th anniversary and to not have all those features is criminal, because there's so many features on this movie that are spread across all these different editions, and to not have them on this new 4K, it sucked. So this gave you those features, which I think is really, really cool. But I don't know why the US had problems with that. But again, let me know down below. Did you grab this set? Which version did you get? Did you get this? Did you get the Ultimate? Did you get the US? And if you ordered this and you're still waiting for it, let me know. I'm curious to see if people are still waiting on theirs and Amazon hasn't canceled their order. So let me go through the chat again. Let's see. I did not notice. I watched all of them. I did not notice. It could be, but I didn't notice. Thank you. Yeah, it's a real cool one. Also, you missed out next. It was hard to get. It sold out really fast. Again, yeah, it was sold out really fast. Wow. So wait a minute. So does yours still pending, or is it like if you go on the site, does it still say not shipped yet? That's a long time, but I'm surprised because I do know people have canceled their I do know people Amazon has canceled their orders, which is interesting. See, like same ring set. I was so pissed my Bible set got canceled. So I know a lot of people's got canceled, and I thought for sure mine was going to be because it was sitting in pending for a while, and I started seeing people get them, and I'm like, ugh. And then finally it showed up. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to really dig into it. I think that's the way to go, but I just have kind of been lazy about it. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, again, I know some people have issues with some of the color grading and whatnot to all these movies. I mean, it's been an issue for a long time. I mean, when they changed the Halloween from that blue tint to the other, there's always been an issue. My personal preference is I may like one over the other, but I actually like to have both. Like, I'll never get rid of my Blu-rays or anything like that because I like to have both. Sometimes people say, well, that's what the director always wanted. Okay, cool. But you know what? I always have the other one to go back to if I want to change it up. Yeah, the Bible inside, like it's like a bluish purple. It's with gold like lettering. It's really nice. Yeah, so okay, that's what I figured. So the ultimate set is a little bit smaller. It comes with everything this one does except none of the Bible stuff. UK standard has 4 discs. So you want 5 discs. 5 discs is the key. The 5th disc is where all those features are stored. That's what this one has. 5th disc. Best Buy Steel. I did buy that one too. Because I wanted to watch it before this thing was like not getting here. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy it and watch it. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Again, like I said, the biggest thing is the present. It was expensive. But I will spend the money on specific movies. Exorcist is one. Texas Chainsaw is another one. Huh. Interesting. I would just leave it alone. Don't cancel it. Just leave it alone. See what happens. But yeah, guys, that is my top 10 raddest physical media releases of 2023. If you're just joining now, I'm going to run through them really quick and showcase them one more time. And I think the set was about $100. I think 90 maybe, could have been 100. I don't remember. All right, so let's run through this list. Let me see if I can remember everything. Number 10 was Vinegar Syndrome's Existenz, was number 10. Number 9 was from Umbrella Entertainment, and that is Talk to Me on 4K. This also came with that hand as well, the life-size hand. I just didn't showcase it there. Number 8 was Vinegar Syndrome's Sidekicks for their VSU line. Number 7 was, I believe it was Hellraiser box set from Arrow Video. Number 6 was Studio Canal's The Wicker Man, 4K, big box. Number 5, let me just make sure I'm right here. Number 5 was Arrow Video's The Warriors store exclusive limited set. Number 4 was Severin and Maniac 2, aka the last horror film. Number 3 was Second Sight Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K limited box set. Number 2 was Arrow Video 4K Psycho collection. And number 1 was Warner Brothers The Exorcist limited edition Bible set on 4K. All right, gang. So that was my top 10 raddest favorite physical media releases of 2023. I will stay on here for about another 10 minutes. If anybody has anything they want to add in there, maybe did I forget anything that's one of your favorites? Like I said, Empire of Screams was one that was on my upcoming, like it was honorable mention. This Rad, which I'm going to do a full showcase on, VHS that just came out from Vinegar Syndrome is on my honorable mention list. I also, the Sleepy Hollow Steelbook was another cool one. That was on my honorable mention list. Martin from Second Sight Films was on my honorable mention list. I even put Point Break Steelbook from Scream Factory on my honorable mention list. I think that was a real cool Steelbook. I also had the Superman Steelbook collection from Best Buy exclusive. That was on my list as well as like a alternate. So again, there were so many cool additions. I'm looking over here to see if I see anything that I might have forgot about. But there's been so many cool additions this year. I think when it comes to physical media, 2023 was a really strong year. Blade in the Dark from Vinegar Syndrome was another good one with that cool sideways packaging. I mean, it's been a banger year for physical media, which in one end is awesome, and the other end it's just financially struggling sometimes because like it's always something and you're like, oh, okay, I got to spend this. And the problem is it's just not things just don't cost $30-$20 anymore. Like you're buying one edition at like 40 plus, so it gets a little harder sometimes. But I'm hoping for some cool additions in 2024. It's going to be a weird year because again, you're looking at it from an end of a spectrum. Like Best Buy is going to be gone. They're going to be out of the picture. Are other retailers going to start following along? Are they going to do less exclusive stuff? It looks like Walmart's picking up the slack. I know somebody asked me about Exorcist Believer. I did pick up the Walmart Steelbook because I like that artwork. And I actually do have a big edition from Amazon UK coming as well. So yeah, I ended up grabbing that Walmart Steelbook. I think it's really nice. But will we get the same kind of stuff this year? I hope so. I hope some of these boutique labels really step it up, knowing that some of these major labels and these studio labels are not going to be as, easy to get, except unless you order from Amazon. But at the same time, I hope they don't realize, what? It's either streaming or we're going to bring the prices way up for this stuff. And you guys are going to have to decide what you want to do. Like, that's where I get a little nervous. Is that I don't want, it seems like 40 is the new norm now, and that's scary. So the boutique labels would only be more than that. And that's what's scary. When sometimes you go into Best Buy and you want a 4K Steelbook, it's $39. I'm like, there's no way. Like I just bought Silver Bullet today on Amazon. I had a gift card I got for Christmas. It's something I wanted, but it was actually on sale. I think it even had a coupon. I think I got it for like $27. I think on release date, it was like 39, I think. So, I had to wait to get it just because there's certain things I'll pay for the money. I'll pay the money for this. I'll pay the money for Wicker Man. I'll pay the money for Exorcist. But for Silver Bullet with a plain slipcover of a movie that I have on Blu-ray twice, I have an Umbrella one, I have a Scream Factory one. I wasn't going to pay full price for that. So that's where the physical media game's getting a little dicey. But we're also noticing too is that streaming is becoming really weird now too. Like that people are losing stuff. Streaming is like not that. It's getting a lot of hate with movies being taken away or not getting released or getting changed. And more people are going to go after physical media. I think physical media is going to be valuable to a lot of people in the future. Now, what that says for us in 2024, I don't know. I don't know as collectors. I don't know if they just figure, hey, you know what? Let's just, scrape them dry because we know they'll buy it. I mean, look at little things like McDonald's knows the collecting mindset. Those damn McNuggets, those little McNuggets, $17 for a Happy Meal to get a McNugget. Come on. That's craziness. But it's like people know that people like us, these collectors of nostalgia and all these things, are the ones that are buying all this stuff. So they just jack the prices way up. It's crazy. I will give McDonald's credit, though. I mean, those damn Halloween pails were still cheap as ever. So that was cool. But $17 to get a McNugget, that's craziness to me. So I don't know what we'll see. I mean, I'm in it. I want to get a lot of the cool stuff. Space is a little bit of an issue right now, but I'm working on it. But when it comes to the channel, you'll continue to see more physical media stuff. I want to do a lot more, movie-related stuff that kind of involves physical media, but not only physical media. So, like if you noticed, I did the Corey Haim 80s ranking video. I mean, I showed the movies as we went along, but, I'm going to think about doing more of that kind of stuff where we're talking about different actors or directors or whatever. Just because I don't want it to be a fully physical media channel, just in case, things hit the fan with that. So, but yeah, that's all to come. And, but doing these live streams with you guys is great. Like I said, what do I have coming up this week? I will do the full showcase of this rad VHS. I'm going to do the Severin fake slip cover video. I'm going to do that as well. We've got some Radpack stuff we're working on. I'm trying to see. I'm going to be doing a show with Christian and Dead Pit on the Vinegar Syndrome live New Year's sale. So keep your eyes out for that. Let me see what everybody's saying in the chat here. So again, we still have over 80 people in here. So make sure you hit that like button if you haven't. Let me see. Thank you, Dirk. Thank you. I did buy that already. I did buy that already. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hope so. You know what though? I know I'm so excited for True Lies, but like I'm not buying any of that yet. No way. Not yet. Nice, man. I don't have that. I got the Bloodsport Steelbook. That was on my honorable mention list. I thought Severin was supposed to do it. I don't know if that kind of fell through or what. Mother's Day, that's a cool one, yep. Of course. That's funny. Did you get Step by Step? I've been eyeing it, but it's like $80, so I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Oh god, the Walmart website's terrible. And even the stores is brutal too, because like you have like different tier stores. Like there's like 3 Walmarts next to me, and like one of them will carry Steelbooks and the other 2 won't. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I agree. I have that right here, and I almost put that on. It was the Halloween Steelbook trilogy. I think that's a really nice set. The Faculty, I think we're gonna see that. Who are we gonna see it from? I just saw that. Somebody I think is gonna do it. I'm trying to think who it was. Somebody just announced that they were putting it on their streaming service, right? A company. And then I thought to myself, I wonder if they're going to be doing the 4K. Let me know if you guys saw that. I think it was today. I think they announced that they just added Faculty to their streaming service. Let me see. I already ordered that. Yep. I'm nervous about it because I got it for such a good price. I'm waiting for my order to be canceled. I think 24 hours is going to be a year for Kino. So remember, okay, for is that they're doing Rampage? I also heard there's a rumor that they're doing Bug, which on 4K, which is cool, but sucks because I literally just bought it. I bought that. I've got the Mario Brothers 4K. Is it 4K or Blu-ray? I don't know. I get that big bundle coming. Yeah, all food is insane right now. All food is insane. It's $12 an hour for the Mega Box. We also use the app. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why. But yeah, it was $17 here. Yeah, I heard that too. I think it probably will. I think they need to stick to their Vestron line. If they start mixing Steelbooks in, I'm not going to be happy because you want everything to make sense, right? You don't want to have like all these numbered slips and then just have one Steelbook with another. That sucks. They're going to have to. Okay. It's coming, I think. They just did a big screening of it recently in New York. I mean, it's getting a lot of hype right now. I think somebody's working on it. Let's see. What up, Gizmo? Yeah, that made my that was number 6 on my list. What's up, Jesse? The Leviathan 4K. Yeah, I won't be getting that, but I know a lot of people are excited for it. I have the Scream Factory one, and it's like I'm fine with that. I don't want to double dip on that. Yeah, I pre-ordered the 3 Ninjas, so it should be coming. But yeah, guys, so that was my top 10 physical media releases of 2023. Keep your eyes peeled, like I said, on the channel. I'm going to try to do another one of these late nights this week to talk about, just what my plan is for 2024 with the channel. And I appreciate you guys popping in, even the people that don't always get to come in because I go on way too late. So I appreciate you guys, like people like Gizmo and, and Dirk and, Brian's in here and Nathan came in. So again, of course, I appreciate everybody who's always here chatting it up. Again, I wish I could get to every single comment. It just would take too long, but we had a great crowd tonight. Like I said, thank you for the people that popped in. I haven't seen in the chat in a while. That always is really uplifting. We did great. A great year, strong year for the channel. If you haven't, go head on over to the Radpack Pod on YouTube. Subscribe over there. That's my second channel. And that's where you're going to get a lot of fun stuff. We just opened up memberships over there. We've got a lot planned for that channel as well. We're planning a meetup again right now. If you guys like that from last year, the Radpack going to do a meetup, I think, in New Jersey this year. That's the plan. Thanks for popping in, Nina. Go to work, kid. Hey, appreciate that. Go check out Video Main Gizmo over there on the YouTube. I talked about that earlier. I'm like, does anybody know what this is? I'm going old school today. Airwalk was the bomb. Was the bomb back when I was in high school. When are the Radpack pops on sale? I don't know. Working on it. Nothing set in stone. Working on it. Thank you, Dirk. Go check out Dirk over at Subjective Collective Perspective. Just Subjective Perspective Collective. Oh, it's late. Thank you, my man. And guys, again, thank you all. I wouldn't be at 5K if it wasn't for you guys. So share it around, because I will tell you right now, 10K is going to be the goal for 2024. So we've got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of work to do. And like I said, I do have something real cool planned for the 5K live super show. So you don't want to miss that. So if you make sure you are subbed to the channel so you can be part of that show. Thank you for checking this out. This is Garrett at Born2beRad. And like always, stay